Hello, cherries, and welcome to Live Jerry Cherry Sunday episode 36. And in this video, we're going to learn about the Dorian Mode, and we're going to learn how to play it all over the neck using the different intervals that it has. It's one of the most common used modes in music, in rock, blues, jazz, and this Dorian Mode is going to totally blow your mind. Hello, I see my friend Kelly here in the live chat. I'm going to say hello to Kelly. Give her a round of applause for hanging out with me today. A little while on this Sunday afternoon. And so we're going to have a nice little quick lesson here today and learn about some music and have a good time. And then we're going to get out and enjoy this beautiful day. Hopefully you're enjoying your day so far, Kelly. So if you want to get right to the lesson and you don't want to hear me chit-chatting with my friend Kelly here, I'll put a timestamp in the description where you could just kind of fast forward, click right to that lesson and get to the goods. But right now I just want to say, for those of you who want to hang out and chat and say hi for a minute before we start playing guitar, like my friend Tom over here, Tom G. Good to see you, my man. You know, I'm drinking. I didn't make my coffee today because I didn't have no milk, and I like to put a little dab of milk at least in my coffee. No sugar. I'm sweet enough as it is. I eat plenty of sugar, but I don't put it in my coffee anymore. But I tell you what, there's plenty of sugar in this coffee because I bought one last night when I came home from my gig. It was very late, and I was like, you know what? I have no milk. I'm going to just drink one of these coffees. So what they are these, like when I'm desperate and I can't get a real espresso, I get one of these. I'm endorsing these or something. These are really good, these La Colombe coffees. What are you guys drinking today? Tequila? I know it's beer o'clock somewhere, but I'm still trying to wake up, so I'm drinking my La Colombe, and it's a triple shots is what it is. So apparently there's a lot of coffee in here. Look, I have the shirt and the mug to match. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Trust me. Hello, Aaron. How you doing, my man? Are you ready to rock at 4 o'clock today? Man, I check out Aaron Short's channel at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. He plays for a couple hours some original music and great voice, great guitar player, and acoustic aficionado. That's what I call Aaron. You need to change your channel to AAA, Aaron's Acoustic Aficionado. He's thinking about that, I know it. So, yeah, you love the milk, oat milk. Yeah, I get those too now. The oat milk, La Colombe. Those are very good when, I don't want to drink too much regular milk. Oat milk is good. Good stuff. And doing my rock faves right now. You're doing your rock, what is it? Rock flexes right now. Yeah? Okay. That is cool. You're doing your rock flexes. I don't know exactly what that means, but you're flexing, you're getting ready to rock. That's what I'm assuming that is. All right. So, you guys, you guitar players, you play this mode all the time, the Dorian Mode. It's like the most common used scale mode in music, really, that we use, Hopefully you can hear that all right. Yeah, we play this all the time. When someone plays an E, we play this. You know what I mean? This when we play up here. We play this all the time, the Pentatonic Scale. All right, we play the pentatonic. Whenever you go, let's say we're in E. We're going to play an E today in the rock and roll key, guitar player key in E. When you're playing the minor pentatonic scale, whenever you add this cool, tasty note in here, now you're playing, which is essentially the Dorian scale. I mean, you could do this. That's sadder sounding, isn't it? If you play this C note. That would be just a minor. That would change it to a natural minor scale. But we're playing Dorian, so it's a little bit, it's the brightest of the minor keys scales because it has that six. It's a major six, which shares the same six as if it was in a major scale. Oops. If it was the E major scale. So, but we're playing minor. But it's the same major six. So it has the happy sixth note that a major scale has, but it has the, but we're playing in minor. And we all use it. We know it. So you do it all the time, Aaron. I mean, come on, everyone plays this. Tom. We sing it all the time. It's in melodies. And, you know, it's good to, if I'm trying to figure out the key of a song and it's in a minor key, the first thing I always think of is, okay, what is it? Is it a natural minor? Or do I hear this? Because that's going to tell me everything I need to know about what key the song's in. If I hear, you know, the minor, then I know it's E minor. I know it's related to G. If I hear this E, if I hear the Dorian note, then I know that now this is a 2 chord of the key of D. So that just tells me, just by hearing the difference between those notes, you know what key you're in. When you're learning a bunch of songs, which I've done in my life, you know, hundreds and probably thousands of songs. The quickest way to do that is you find out the melody of the song. Well, actually, it's not even with the melody. It's sometimes the melody won't even have whether it's a Dorian or not, because it could just have a triad, and you can't tell by the 1, 3, and the 5. But the music will tell you if it has this sixth in it. You know, if you're playing an E minor, and then you go to a let's see, if you go to a C chord. You know that it's E natural minor, but if it goes to like a you know, the D flat, in disco it does it a lot too, where you hear the. Goes down to the major six. Okay, so it's good to hear what that is, because that's really the most important part, is hearing that note. C sharp, it's a major six, but in a minor key. That's the sound of Dorian right there. And in the root, minor third, major six. Very Pink Floyd sounding, isn't it? A little chorus on there for you guys. Minor note again. Or right here. Blues people use it all the time when they go like this. Right here. It's the coolest, you know, when I first discovered that, I was like, wow, that's the sound, because I really didn't emphasize Dorian a lot at first. So I thought minor was always. That's more of a sad, and I always compare that to like a Randy Rhoads minor, because he always plays that a lot. He plays more of you would think, natural minor. But he also plays, everyone plays Dorian too. Okay, so one way we could really emphasize the sound is to play over an E minor 7 chord. Actually, before we do this, we should really talk about, hopefully you're getting all this so far. Now I can say I'm playing jazz. Man, I wish I could say I was playing jazz, but it's the 2 chord. So it's really kind of like jazz, Now, to really understand, hopefully you guys are getting this. Let me know in the comments. If you're getting this, hit the like button. If you're not getting this, hit the like button. And subscribe to the channel. What do you got there? You found out that your coffee recently. I cut out coffee. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Herbal tea? Oh, that's good too. Well, you're British, so I don't mean to stereotype you, but I'm going to. I love my tea also, and I'm not British. I wish I was British, My favorite rock stars, like Aaron Short, are British. Yep, you guys are drinking, getting all caffeined up, getting ready to play some guitar on this beautiful Sunday. So, all right. So when do we play this Dorian scale? We play when we play a minor scale, a minor 7 chord, like this, E minor 7. Right. So it's important to know that there's 7 chords in every key. You have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 chord. Say we're in E major, for instance, right? We're E major. You have the 1 chord's major, 2 chords minor, 3 chords minor, 4 chord is major, 5 chords major, 6 chords minor, 7 chord is a minor 7 flat 5. Back to the root again. Okay. So basically the Dorian is really the 2 chord. We emphasize on the 2 chord. In the case of E major, it would be an F sharp minor here. So we're going to basically, jump ahead and relate E minor now. We're going to basically just shift everything down to where E is the 2 chord of the key of D, because we just kind of brought everything down. Okay, so we're really in the key of D major. But we're going to start, and everything we're going to play is going to be based around E Dorian, which is the 2 chord of D. Hear how that kind of resolves to a D. You can even do a 2-5-1, where it would be like a 2, A, which is the 5 chord. Very common in jazz to go, like that. People do that all the time. People in the jazz world, man. It's like jazzy. It's like cool, dude, But we're not really playing jazz. We're just playing. It's just music. So hopefully you're still with me. You're following me. If you are, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And now that we know everything there is about music, we're going to focus on E major 7. E minor 7. So let's play a little loop right here. Sound like this. Alright, we got a little E minor 7 chord. Now let's play the E Dorian scale. So that works. Here's the Dorian scale right here. It's basically a minor scale. Look, I can even play a minor scale. You hear that minor 6? And we're going to play the major 6. Sound. And I can focus on the triad, or the seventh of the, because I'm hitting an E minor 7 chord, I could hit the root, the third, the fifth, the seventh. And if I want, I could add the spicy note, which is the Dorian, that separates the scale from the natural minor, which is this major 6. Which is another really cool concept. What I'm doing here is I'm locating the half steps in the scale. Half steps, which is between the major 6th and the minor 7th. Then, of course, you have between the second and the major 2nd and the minor 3rd. Oh, that's pretty weird, isn't it? Get all crazy on me. So, yeah, so anywhere over the neck, you can play. That's all E. Someone's like, hey, you know, you're a guitar player. Your favorite key is E. Let's jam in E. Well, there's one way you can jam. You know, you could do that all day long. Now, what's pretty cool here too is the next step. We're gonna utilize some of the other tonalities in the Dorian mode by basically playing. We'll play the 3 chord. I know we're on the 2 chord, right? But the 3 chord would be an F sharp minor 7. So if we play these notes, F sharp minor 7 with an E bass, because we want to stay in E, because that gives us our Dorian. We could utilize some different sounds here, and it would be like the 3rd mode would be a Phrygian mode, right? So let's play a rhythm with the E, and then we'll play the F minor 7 chord on top of it, and then we could utilize a totally different sound. Let's see what this sounds like. All right, doesn't that sound different? But it's really the same scale. Check it out. E, Dorian. But if I want to, I could play E. The scale we just discussed that everybody knows. Or I could kind of focus on the F sharp, which is the 2nd degree of this now, right? It gives me a different sound. When I hit F sharp, think of the notes now. F sharp is the 9th. So now I have a 9th. I'm going up the arpeggio of F sharp minor. If I hit an A, that's the 11th or the 4th of E. If I hit the C sharp, the 5th of F sharp, there's my Dorian note, which is a major 6 now. So I'm basically relating the tones to the root, to the E. Everything I'm playing, I'm relating now to E. What is it? F sharp is the 9th. A is a 4th or 11th. C sharp is your major 6. That's the sound of Dorian. Here's the root, E, and back to F sharp again. So you have those 4 new notes. Back to E. just play inside of this Dorian scale but emphasize the F sharp. So I noticed that it has the half step. That's another sound. So, you guys getting that? This is all Dorian. This is all, you know, just one mode that you can play to really like take your guitar playing to the next level here. Hopefully you're enjoying that. You enjoying that, Tom? All right. So, I don't know if you guys seen, I release a video every Friday as well as I go live here on Sunday. And the video I released Friday was a, what did I do? What did I release? I put out a new video where I demonstrated how to get a great acoustic sound, whatever microphone you're using or whatever recording gear you're using. And so check that out in the card right over here, and or see the link in my description. And just a great, and it's basically around miking, a miking technique, you know, getting the microphone in the right place for acoustic guitars. And so check out that video if you record acoustics. So all right. So am I lagging out there? Can you guys can you hear me and see me at the same exact time? You know, am I in sync basically? Because I always feel like I'm lagging because it looks like I'm lagging over here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Everything's good. So here's another great sound, Dorian. E Dorian. Now if we emphasize the 4 chord. Oh, thanks Tom for checking out that video. Very cool. Listen to this chord. It's very happy sounding, isn't it? Completely different. Well, we can emphasize those notes playing E Dorian. And it would sound like this, which is the 4 chord, which is the G major 7. No lagging? Oh, that's awesome, Kelly. Listen to the way this sounds. Now, I could play a G major 7th arpeggio here. Same thing, E Dorian. I can play the same scale, E Dorian. Hear those notes? It's like I'm emphasizing, which is essentially like a Hotone scale. I'm playing 4 notes, 4 whole steps in a row, starting on the G. This is a G Lydian because it's the 4 chord of D, right? So here's the scale. I'm playing the same thing, E Dorian. But I'm emphasizing kind of opening up the whole guitar neck now to where I'm, instead of just thinking of E, I can think of G. Or I could think of G like inside the scale. Start on, here's the G. G. pointing out the notes. Like here's G related to E, minor third. Here's the fifth, the seventh, minor ninth. Major ninth. Back to the third again. Oops, that was the wrong note. So, I'm essentially looking at the G major 7 chord. I'm thinking, how does that relate to E? Well, the G is the minor third, the B is the fifth, the D is the seventh, and the what is this? The F sharp is the ninth. Right? Okay. So let's take the next one, which would be the 5 chord, which is an A7. Right? You have an A7 chord, which is everyone knows the A7 chord. If we put an E in the bass, we can emphasize the A7 chord. It would sound like this. My looper going, so. I'll just play E Dorian. Maybe I'm playing A7 inside the scale position. Hear that? A. I could play the A Mixolydian scale. How's that? Totally different sound, and I'm playing an E. So I'm really just trying to emphasize some of the different tonalities here. So we have two more we'll get through. 2 more different scale degrees we'll start on. So hopefully you're finding this very helpful. Let me know in the comments section if there's any other types of like what your favorite modes are, how you utilize them, like how you internalize them, and what your favorite modes are to play. Modes are to play. Leave that in the comment section, or tell me right now, right here in the chats. And so what else was I going to say here? Let's see. If you haven't checked me out on Facebook, please do. Every Thursday night at 7:30, I go live, and I play for about an hour and a half of acoustic originals and fun covers. And my friend here, Kelly, does the same thing on her show on Kelly's Music Corner every Tuesday and Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. She does bedtime stories and lullabies, and she tells amazing, beautiful stories, and she sings a few songs with her father, Fortune, who actually does his own show on Kelly's Music Corner too. He's a great guitar player, singer, and he plays with his grandson, who's 13, about to be 14, Charlie, and it's a duo. He rocks the electric and sings, and Charlie's a drummer, and sometimes Kelly will come up and do her Kelly time and sing a few songs. It's just a beautiful thing every Saturday at 6 o'clock. So check them out, Kelly's Music Corner. And let's see, what else was I going to mention? Did I mention everything? All right, we got a couple more modes to get through. Hopefully you guys are picking this up and you're enjoying it. So now the 6th degree is, it's a minor. So it's a B7 chord, right? Sounds like this. Here's a B minor 7 chord. We could play that during our E. So some bass player, like crazy bass player, you could just get him to say, hey, just play an E. I'm a bass player too, so I can just go like this all day and just play B. Most guitar players are gonna go. You're gonna play like Chuck Berry's gonna go. You're gonna do like the duck walk, right? But are you going to think, well, I could actually play B as well? Just to add a little, spice, a little something to it. It's going to sound completely different. But you might want to, branch out and sound different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this B chord with an E. So we get the best of all of it, of both worlds. Here we go. Look. Same scale, E, Dorian. Does it sound different? A little bit. But if I emphasize the B more, through the intervals. Here's on the B, it's the 5th, the 7th, the 5th, the 7th, the 9th, and the what is this? The 4th. Yeah, so it's the 4th. Once it resolved. Check this out. The 7th. All right, we got one more. And it's probably the weirdest one of all of them. It's the 7th chord, which is a minor 7 flat 5. So it's going to be a C sharp. We're just in B. Minor 7 flat 5. So it sounds like this. Which is a Locrian scale, which sounds like. It's diminished. That's insane. Screenshot that. All right. So how's that sound with an E in the bass? I don't know. Let's listen and see. That was a weird loop. We'll just play the same scale, E Dorian. Turns out that the first note, the C sharp, is the 6th, the major 6th of E. The second note is E. The third note is the 3rd. So we have the 6th, we have the 3rd, and we have, I guess it would be a 7th. So B. 5th. So here's the note. So this is what we're emphasizing here. B minor. A, 7. G, 7, major 7. First one we did F sharp, Phrygian. Oh, last one. Actually, there's one more. The roots, the root of it all, D major. Because that's really the key we're in. So if we played a D major triad here with an E bass, let's see what that sounds like. It's really like it's a D chord / E. This would be a D / E. So it's a D chord would sound like this chord. An E9. No, a D9 with the E in the bass. But we could play E Dorian. I saved the prettiest one for last. All right, the D is it's the 7th. The F sharp is the 9th. The A is the 4th. And then the C sharp is the pretty note, the Dorian note. So I'll play a D7 chord. So over this E, I'm playing a D major scale. So if someone's jamming an E, right? Even without this thing, if we were playing like an E, if you're just going, check it out. Someone's just banging out an E. Check it out. I'm gonna play D major scale. Why would I do that? I don't know. All right. So hopefully you found that helpful. And you'll be able to just play Dorian now and understand that you could utilize all the other chords in that key, in the key of D. So really it's E minor, but with the raised sixth. So you're really in the key of D, but you're emphasizing E. But you can go and play all of the arpeggios and modes from the other ones. Now, granted, they're all going to sound very similar because it's only the same 7 notes. Like this whole lesson today, man, for 44 minutes, we went long. We played 7 notes. We played the D major scale. No other notes except for 7 notes in the D major scale. So, but the way that it'll just give you more ideas, more melodic ideas. And in songwriting and in orchestration, all this stuff really comes out. It's helpful to know. And I like to share this with you, and hopefully you got something from it. So hit the like button if you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel, please. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. If there's anything, any questions or anything you'd like me to teach or you want to talk about, let me know in the comment section. I would love to know. And I'll see you Thursday on Facebook, 7:30 Eastern Time. Check out Kelly at 7 o'clock, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Fortune at 6 o'clock. And that is it for now. Hopefully you guys picked up on that okay. I love you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on Sunday, drinking your coffee. Go out. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. It's beautiful out here in the Atlantic East Coast. enjoy your beautiful day. I know I'm going to go out and enjoy some of it. So have a good day. Have a good week, everyone. Tom says. Thank you, Tom. You are awesome, my friend. Thank you for the awesome comments. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys are wonderful with your great vibes. You know, I'm all about, good people, good vibes, and playing music. So thanks for being part of my Sunday afternoon and making me part of yours. I love you. So remember, be cool, be kind, and be cherry. All right, guys. Peace out. See you next week. Ciao. Thanks, Kel.